Hi there, Sean here, SF Fitness, and this is our second episode of the imaginatively titled Friday question. We'll probably come up with a better title for that at some point in the future, possibly even a jingle, so that's exciting times. The question we've got in today is quite a good question, again, and it's much more in the area that I'm very excited about in terms of the psychology of exercise and why people do what they do. What I want to talk today about is discipline. Discipline in a training plan and discipline in a nutrition plan, because the discipline holds fast to quite a lot of disciplines. It's difficult to keep disciplined in a plan, especially with today's society. We are ingrained to have a sense of instant gratification. We want things yesterday. We want things straight away, right to us. We don't want to wait for things. People want to start a training program and see massive results in a week. They want to start a nutrition plan and see dramatic change in their body shape in a week. It doesn't happen that way. You need to have the discipline to see things out. And the problem we have with that is because there are so many fad diets out there, so many workout of the week, so many diet of the week, and you see it all on magazines, all over the newsstands, you see everything. And to people who are trying to get help, it's almost too much information overload. So you'll see a different diet come out every week. And you'll see one, you think, I'll try that. Then you see another one the next week. Oh, I'll try that one instead. What's happening is you're not giving yourself time to adapt to a diet. Your diet's not going to happen over a week. You need to have the faith in your chosen diet or your chosen training plan. Training plans are the same. People want a massive amount of body transformation inside a week. You have to let adaptation happen. Now, like I said, it can be hard because if you're not too educated in this area, you don't know where to look. But that's the key to having the discipline, is doing your research, finding out what exactly it is you want to do. So, for example, if you want to go into your diet, have a think about your body type, have a think about what kind of things you're going to work in your diet. You don't want to cut out everything that you ever enjoy. So you need to find a way to keep stuff you enjoy, but also be sensible. So you need to do some research, find out who in the industry is the best at that particular job. Same with training. Who in the industry is the best at getting you developed for weightlifting, or getting you developed for sport or athletic development or anything you want to do? And you learn from them. When you do your research, what happens is you develop a sense of trust in the process. So you work with people that you trust. Okay, and this is key, because if you work with people you trust, you're more likely to put your confidence in them that what they're doing will work for you. And if they're sensible enough, they can outline the process for you. They can outline, this is what's going to happen in week 1, 2, 3, right through to week 10, week 12. So you have to work with people that you trust. Otherwise, it doesn't work. You end up flitting from diet to diet to diet to diet. You have to be able to give yourself a time frame for things to work. And we discussed this about time frames and goal setting in the previous video. But in terms of a time frame, in terms of a diet plan and a training plan, you have to give it more than 2 and 3 weeks. You have to give it time. Sometimes with diets, if you're making little changes, you have to allow your body time to adapt and allow your body time to get used to what's happening. So, especially with a training plan, you need to give yourself 10, 12 weeks to really know what's happening with it and whether you're feeling good. With a diet plan, you need to give it at least 6 weeks, and then you're going to know what's happening. By changing 2 and 3 weeks at a time, you're never going to find that one thing that's going to work for you, because everything is different for everybody else. Everyone has a specific need. So we need to identify what's going to work well for you. If something doesn't work after 10, 12 weeks, yeah, change it. Okay? If something doesn't work after 6 weeks in your diet, let's try something different. But have that discipline to put faith in a process. Okay, so you have to put faith in to get the discipline. And you get the discipline afterwards. It's like having bravery or courage to do something. You just do it, and then you get the bravery afterwards and the courage afterwards. So discipline's a roundabout thing. You have to exhibit the discipline to put faith into a process. Now, hopefully that makes sense to everybody. There's one more thing I want to talk about today, and that is in the coming weeks, and people will find out about this for those that have subscribed to the daily email. My company SF Fitness is partnering up with a greens supplement company, and this is going to enable you to buy a green supplement through me. Now, I don't want to get this twisted. This is not a meal replacement shake or anything like this. It's a green supplement. Because people like me, I find it difficult to get the right amount of greens and nutrients in my diet because I don't like greens. And if you're like me, greens are just not very nice. But we do need those nutrients, and I find when I do have to force greens down myself, I do feel better afterwards, not at the time, because it just... Ugh. So, what that's going to be for is for those people you don't have time to cook all the greens, you don't want to get it in, or it doesn't taste nice. If you get plenty of greens in your diet day to day, you don't need it. Okay, but there'll be more details going about that in the emails. So, if you want to get into the daily emails, go to the website www.sfhealthandfitness.co.uk. On the first page is a red box. Put your name and your email into that. Every weekday you will get an email from me. Similar to the videos, I want to answer questions, give you a little bit of an insight into the way I do things, and hopefully entertain you a little bit and keep you motivated throughout the week for your training. Okay, that should be it for now. I shall see you next week. Thank you.